Hi, this is Lynn Baker. I'm the chair of the Jazz Studies and Commercial Music Department at the University of Denver Lamont School of Music. Welcome to the Shape Method. This is a lesson on a chapter from the Shape Method for Jazz Improvisation. Hi, welcome to Chapter 7 of the Shape Method. In this chapter, we're going to deal with anticipations and second-order triads. So, in terms of the rhythmic idea of anticipations, they are notes that are articulated usually an eighth note before the next strong beat. This is done to give jazz improvisations a sense of forward motion, and by increasing the amount of syncopation gives the line a little bit more rhythmic activity. Instead of just crashing on a resolution on one, you put it on the end of four, it kind of pushes the rhythmic forward, so you can actually make a resolution and rhythmically keep the line moving forward. Anticipations, good rhythmic devices to use. Second-order triads are related to first-order triads. We've been dealing with first-order triads, the root, third, fifth, and sixth of the chords, and how to use resolution tones, consonance tones, suspensions, and bidirectional resolutions in those harmonic situations. Second-order triads are the triads built upon the fifth of the chord. So it's 5, whatever quality of 7, and whatever quality of 9 happens to be on the chord. Second-order triads add more color to the chord and can be used to imply the relative 2 of the key area that you're in. Upper extensions of the chord as second-order triads are very commonly used in jazz and provide, like I was saying, lots of different color. We have details on different colorful chords later on in the text, but this is a good place to start. Implying the relative 2 means that in a case of, say, a C7 resolving to F, the relative 2 in that key would be G minor. G minor is also the 5th, flat 7, and 9th of C7. So G minor is the second-order triad in relation to C7. You can play that G minor triad, make a resolution to C7, and then resolve to F7 or not resolve to F7, and the result of that is a line that implies the 2 even when it's just the 5 that is being sounded. So here we have a couple of interesting and fairly complex and extensible concepts. Anticipations to increase rhythmic value, rhythmic energy in your line, and second-order triads that can be used either as colorful extensions of the chord and or to imply the relative 2 of a dominant chord. Put some of those in your playing this next week or so. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the chapter. To go deeper into the ideas, purchase the Shape Method. You'll receive detailed information, more examples, listening suggestions, composition and performance exercises, and appendices of public domain jazz language, and an explanation of why the blues scale works, and more. Get chops on the concepts by purchasing the Etude Supplements Volume 1 and 2. Please subscribe to the channel and tell your friends.